Hello Whovians, how are you all doing today, and welcome to this brand new video. So today I am on the Doctor Who guide. Thank you very much Alex for having me on your channel. It means a lot because I just love talking Doctor Who. So my name's Owen and I'm a Doctor Who fan, and I'll be talking today about Season 4 of the classic series. Now, regarding Season 4 is probably one of the saddest seasons for Doctor Who, I think personally, because it's one of the most missing seasons. We don't really have a complete story for Season 4, and if you have no idea what I'm on about right now with complete stories, basically in the 60s, back in the day, episodes were scrapped. Basically episodes were junked because of space, and the BBC just couldn't afford to keep them, so either they sent them off, and today we are still searching for these missing episodes. So, what episodes am I going to talk about today? Well, the episodes I will be talking about are the 10th Planet, The Power of the Daleks, The Highlanders, The Faceless Ones, and Evil of the Daleks, but unfortunately I don't really own that story on anything CD, book, because it's a really expensive and hard story to find, and if you're going to buy it online then you're going to be paying a lot of money. So for now on, I don't have that story. The first story today I want to speak about is The 10th Planet. Now, The 10th Planet is one of these episodes that is really Doctor Who history at its finest. It is the first appearance of the Cybermen, the first ever regeneration story, and final William Hartnell story, and it's still kind of partly missing. Episode 4 is missing, but luckily enough, the BBC animated episode 4, and personally, I love this story. I think it's one of the best Cyberman stories. The designs are creepy as anything, it has some great characters, and it's just one of them stories that you need to check out if you're going to watch any bit of classic Who. Next, we have The Power of the Daleks. Now, this story is completely missing, but recently the BBC have animated all 6 episodes. So, this is the original DVD for the Region 2 release in the UK. If you can't tell, I'm from Britain. I'm very British, and obviously I love my tea and etc. Oh god. Power of the Daleks. I love this story. This is one of my favourite stories of all time. It's Patrick Troughton's first ever story, and in my opinion, this is one of the Daleks' best story of Doctor Who. They're so manipulative. The Doctor is terrific in this story, and if you've seen the episode Victory of the Daleks with Matt Smith in Season 5, then there are many little references in that episode to Power of the Daleks, with visual references, with lines, etc, etc. Also, this episode explores the whole idea of regeneration, and is this the same man as Ben and Polly try and find out this answer. So, I've reviewed this episode on my channel, so I'll put a link below there if you really want to check that out in the video link. But, let's move on. The next episode we have today is The Highlanders. Now, this story, again, I do not own the CD, but I own the Target novelisation, and I love this story. I've seen the reconstruction to this episode so many times, and this is the episode that introduces Jamie McCrimmon to the Doctor Who universe. And if you don't know who Jamie McCrimmon is, he is, I think, one of the longest running companions ever. This companion is amazing. He's one of my favourites. Well, he is my favourite companion of all time, and he's with the Second Doctor for a lot of his adventures to the very last story. He has been with Ben and Polly, then Victoria, then Zoe, so he is one of the longest running companions of all time. The story is really good, and it's a very historical story, and it's really the last historical story before Black Orchid with the 5th Doctor in the classic series, so this is The Highlanders. And second to last, we have The Faceless Ones. Now, The Faceless Ones is the final story from Ben and Polly, and this story is really wild. I love the settings, and unfortunately, it's missing. We only have 2 episodes from the 6th part left. This is a very good story. Obviously, I've read this novelisation, I've seen the reconstructions, and I've got the audio on my iPad, what I'm recording from right now. So I've heard the audio, read the book, I've experienced this episode as much as I can, and I love the story. It's Ben and Polly's final adventure in the TARDIS. So if you're going to watch an episode, you've got to watch it for that and the setting, and this episode really is a fantastic build-up to the Evil of the Daleks, which is my next story. So as I mentioned, I don't have Evil of the Daleks in any way. I've got it on my iPad, but I can't grab it from my iPad right now and just get it out because it's an audio file. I wish I could do that though. Evil of the Daleks is one of the best Dalek stories of all time. People consider it a classic, and it's missing. Now, this is one of those stories that people are asking to be animated now. Since we've had Power animated, why do we get Evil animated? Because we actually have an episode of that surviving. So it'll be a bit easier to animate. And this is also the first episode to introduce the Dalek Emperor. Also, that came along in Parts and Other Ways and Bad Wolf with the Ninth Doctor, with the revived series in 2005. So, what can I say? Evil of Daleks is one of the classic Dalek stories that needs to either be found animated, and if not that, you just need to buy the audio in any form, download CD, buy the book, and just experience this story for what it is. And also, I forgot to mention this, it's the first appearance of Victoria Waterfield, people. My god, she wasn't a cool companion. She's one of the probably best from Patrick Troughton's era. So, thanks very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this Season 4 video for me recommending what I think you should watch or listen to from this really missing serial. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll be doing the 5th and 6th season, also the Sylvester McCoy series, since they are my 2 favourite Doctors, so I think that I should do a Doctors I love. So, thanks very much, and I'll see you in Season 5. See ya.